Justru ini membuat mereka berpaling arah pergi ke Malaysia. Salah satu strategi yang paling jitu yaitu adalah ini guys, paling efektif. Benar-benar mereka sangat menginginkan untuk memiliki istri orang Melayu ya. Fakta ini ya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat datang, selamat berkunjung kembali ke channel ini bersama saya yang senantiasa selalu akan setia mendoakan teman-teman semua di sana. Semoga kita dalam keadaan baik-baik saja, sehat senantiasa jasmani juga rohaninya, serta segala bentuk pekerjaan aktivitas apapun yang telah kita lakukan dan yang akan kita kerjakan, semoga diberikan kemudahan dan kelancaran oleh Tuhan yang Maha Kuasa. Amin amin ya robbal alamin. Oke, di sini ada satu video yang unik daripada yang paling unik guys ya. Ini video yang sangat menarik bagi saya karena saya sangat penasaran tentang video atau tentang isi dari video ini secara keseluruhan. Oke, di sini diceritakan kisah tentang bule asing dari Inggris dan juga Finlandia. Nih ya, mereka berdua guys ya, Inggris dan Finlandia, dua laki-laki ini first time masuk ke negara Malaysia. Itu pun masuk karena ada temannya yang di Malaysia saat ini itu mempromosikan bagaimana keindahan negara Malaysia. So, orang Finlandia dan orang Inggris ini ya penasaran dan langsung terbang first time masuk ke negara Malaysia. Dan mereka mengaku ini adalah hal yang mengejutkan guys ya, bahwa ini kan momen pertama kali mereka ke Malaysia, tapi mereka mengatakan ya atau berstatement di depan publik bahwa mereka sangat ingin menikah dengan wanita Malaysia. Nah guys, ini sangat mengejutkan guys ya. Mengapa mereka mengatakan hal tersebut secara terang-terangan? Karena ini adalah momen perdana, pertama kalinya mereka masuk negara Malaysia. Lantas apa sih yang ada dalam pikiran mereka sehingga mereka mengatakan akan mencari wanita dari Malaysia untuk dinikahi ya? Sampai segitunya ya. Padahal ini baru pertama kalinya guys mereka ke Malaysia. Dan setelah mereka sampai ke Malaysia, ada hal yang mengejutkan, bahwa ada satu peristiwa mereka ini diusir guys. Diusir, dan itu membuat mereka kesal ya di momen tersebut ya. Tapi ya ada satu hal yang mengejutkan, karena diusir itu mereka rupanya ada salah seorang orang Melayu ya yang berhasil menolong Mat Saleh ini guys. Alhamdulillah ya, masih ada orang yang baik ya di saat mereka ini diusir dari negara Malaysia. Diusirnya ini karena ada satu hal ya guys ya. Berikut kita akan saksikan ya tentang kejadian-kejadian yang akan kita reaksiin. Oke, namun sebelum lanjut, alangkah baiknya bagi Anda yang belum support, belum mendukung channel ini, silahkan kalian tekan dulu tombol subscribe dan aktifkan notifikasi biar agar tidak ketinggalan update video terbaru dari channel ini. Yes, langsung saja kita mereaksinya tanpa banyak basa-basi, kita langsung ke videonya. Jom.
We are now in Kuala Lumpur. I have some question for you. So what are you going to be asking me?
Ready, go!
So my name, you can call me Say. I'm from England. We know each other in China.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Bilal. I'm from originally Afghanistan. I live in Finland and I'm 28 years old.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Fiona. I'm from China. I'm 20 more years old.
It is, yeah, first time. I always wanted actually, but after COVID happened, you know, we stayed inside, we couldn't leave, and after COVID I decided to visit actually Turkey. But so I never
Guys,
really
wait ya,
got the
kita
chance
tunggu
to
sini,
visit.
kita
I
pause
went
dulu.
back to...
Dan sebenarnya saya lupa mengatakan kepada teman-teman semua bahwa ini guys ya, pria asal Tiongkok ini dan juga wanita tadi itu adalah pasangan dari Tiongkok yang pernah 2 kali saya reaksi guys ya, karena video-videonya itu. Dan juga berkat mereka lah ya, orang Finlandia dan juga orang Inggris ini ya itu datang ke Malaysia. Salah satunya adalah promosi dari pasangan asal Tiongkok tersebut guys. Nanti saya jelaskan di akhir ya. Oke, kita lanjutkan. Lai.
England. I remember you were saying you wanted to visit Malaysia. At that time, I had no plans to visit Malaysia. And then I came here. And then obviously you came here as well. So
Yeah.
it's interesting. First time I visit here. It's so multicultural. So many different kind of people live here, which is so interesting. I think it's amazing to hear the adhan as well, because in England you don't hear the adhan. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's some places you might, but I personally never heard the adhan. So here You don't need to look at your phone or time or anything. You just hear the adhan, which is great. Yeah.
So this is your first time come to Malaysia?
Yes.
How are you feeling about it?
I like it a lot. I like the weather, the people, the food. Everything is halal, Muslim country. Yeah, really nice.
So this is your first time come to Malaysia, right?
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Well, I feel very normal because all the experience are very new to me, especially it's my first time to go abroad. Very interesting.
So do you like the food, the Malaysian food, compared to England and compared to China?
I think for me, because I love meat, honestly, different kind of meat is always interesting. So it's very hard to say.
Oh,
But
you
in
must
England,
say.
I think if that, because in England we have so many different. Obviously, it's multicultural as well. I think I would have to say England.
Okay.
Yes.
England first, Chinese second, and Malaysian third.
I think it really depends where you go to, because in China also you can go to Western restaurants. For me, maybe I'm a little bit more reserved. Maybe I'm not so open about food. I mostly like Western style and maybe Middle Eastern style. But I think, you know, it really depends on your taste. I like meat. So however the meat is made, as long as it's grilled, I'm good. Yeah.
I love that teh tarik as a drink is my favorite.
You don't like?
I don't like nasi lemak,
Oh,
but it's just my taste. Yeah, but many people like it.
How about the Finland food compared to Malaysian food?
Malaysia. Finland is more like mild. They don't have much like salt or pepper. There's no much taste. They add ketchup so much because the food doesn't have taste. They eat a lot of fish, a lot of potatoes, but it's very bland.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would say it's the
oke guys,
apple
wait, kita
juice.
tunggu ya. Ya,
The flavor
barusan
is so-
ya barusan orang Finlandia yang ternyata keturunan Pakistan nih guys ya, mengatakan bahwa perbedaan ya kuliner dari Finlandia dan juga Malaysia, bahwa di sini ia tegaskan kalau di Finlandia itu agak hambar ya guys ya. Namun kalau dirasakan di Malaysia itu lebih banyak rempah-rempah dan juga rasanya juga ada garam dan juga intinya itu tidak hambar ya guys ya, karena penuh dengan variasi rasa. Berikut juga dengan rempah-rempah yang dikatakan tadi. Oke, menarik. Kita lanjutkan lagi guys ya. Apa saja yang ia katakan terkait saat keberadaan dia di Malaysia. Lai.
Authentic. Until now, I still remember it. Really want to try it again.
Me too. I agree.
You know, actually, I did talk to my friend about it. It's an interesting place because I hear that Malaysia is growing, I think, in terms of economy is good, and there are a lot of foreigners coming to Malaysia as well. I don't know about working. I think there's good business opportunity for people to do, because I'm not really familiar with their work because I haven't looked into it so much.
Okay.
But for business, I think it's good.
So do you want to find a wife here?
Who said I'm single? I'm single. Yeah.
Yeah, he is single. So if anyone like him, you can connect with me. My Insta.
Yes, I mean, to be fair, I haven't looked that hard here. I've been focused on other things. So, I haven't really looked that, you know, for
Don't say that.
for a relationship that much. But
Yeah.
I mean, I can never say no. I think it's very hard to say no to what you don't know. Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This will be a good place to live if you have family, especially if you're Muslim. This
Yeah.
is very good environment for your kids, for your wife, for yourself. It's easy to work.
Yeah.
You can go to Juma Friday prayer. Like you don't need to explain anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you are still single.
Yeah, I'm still single.
So you can find a wife here,
Inshallah,
maybe.
yeah. Inshallah.
Okay. So.
Guys
If I
ya,
have a
kita
chance,
pause ya di sini.
opportunity, I
Dan
would
benar-benar ya guys ya, benar-benar mereka sangat menginginkan untuk memiliki istri orang Melayu ya. Fakta ini ya, orang luar yang mengatakan hal itu. Pertama kalinya dia ke Malaysia dan mengatakan hal itu. Dia tidak akan menolak jodohnya jika itu adalah orang Malaysia. Good ya. Itu artinya apa ya? Bahwa orang Malaysia ini sudah lekat di dalam pikirannya guys, terutama pasti orang-orang yang berhijab, yang penuh dengan kelembutan, kewibawaan, yang seperti itulah guys ya, pasti Anda telah membayangkan. Oke, kita lanjut lagi. Play.
very glad to work and live there for a long time because I only stay in Malaysia for a few months and I only went to Kuala Lumpur and Putrajaya. Only two cities and other places blank for me. I know nothing about them. I really wanted to go to another places, cities and visit their masjid. Yeah.
I remember that before you said you want to go to Middle East. So why you choose Malaysia?
My friend pushed me to come to Malaysia. You know, they were saying, come here, and I kept saying, oh no, I can't. Even when I was in China, I said I'm going to come maybe. And then I went to England, and then I went to Istanbul. And like, interestingly, I went to Middle East actually for one day. But I didn't tell you because it was a transit. So I was coming from Istanbul. I went to Oman for one day.
How was it?
Very hot.
Hot than Malaysia.
Yeah, it was so hot. But it was so relaxing at the same time. You know, people are just slow, chill.
Oh, but in Malaysia also.
In Malaysia, I think it's a little bit fast-paced here.
A little bit
Traffic, yeah. Over there, there's no traffic.
How about Beijing?
I think Beijing is still the transportation. I think Beijing is better
Oh
transportation.
yeah, because they ride the motor. It's too annoying.
Yeah, the motorbikes. When you're sleeping, especially if your hotel is near the road,
Yeah.
you can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, I come here first day. I think they are so good. They didn't, you know,
Oh,
the
yeah, the horn. Yeah, the horn. Yeah.
yeah. But later I found maybe they
Right.
don't do this, but
Yeah.
another.
The engine. It doesn't even go fast as well. It's a slow motorbike, but too much noise.
Yeah, too much.
So I think Beijing is better for transportation. The roads are bigger, and it's very hard to catch the bus here. Did you get the bus here?
Oh, yeah.
No, right?
We have, but we come in.
Right.
So we said, can we pay for the cash? So we go out.
Same.
Yeah.
But luckily there was a guy, because it was raining, it was hard to get a taxi. I saw the bus. I said, do you take cash? He said, no. I said, do you take digital? They said, no. I was a little bit annoyed. I was like, you don't want people to take the bus. That's what I was thinking. And there's some local, he said, I'll pay for you. So he had a card. You have to have a special card to go on it. So he paid for it. So that's how I go on it.
The local people, they are more warm because in Beijing, you know,
Right.
everyone just.
Yeah,
Oh,
poker face.
gitu
Yeah, maybe
ya.
because it's a big city,
Yeah,
too many
yeah,
people.
yeah.
And sometimes people don't want to bother other people. I think that's what it is. Everyone is more private in Beijing, I think. They don't want to get into other people's business because they don't know you know. But here, I think it's more open.
How about England?
I think here's more open. Definitely, people are
Ya,
more
sangat
open here. They're
terbuka,
more willing
ramah
to help
terhadap
you. Because I
orang
think
lain,
here it's all
terutama yang
about
telah
family,
dikenal ya, guys.
connection,
Itu beda
community,
daripada ya temukan di
very warm
Beijing, tidak
people.
begitu ya.
I guess that's why you see so many different people here, for
Apalagi di
example.
Inggris ya.
More warm, I think.
Yeah, that's.
Beijing compared to your hometown.
I think it's very hard to say because I only stayed in Beijing when I left for a few months. And maybe I didn't travel a lot when I was in Beijing. Most of the time it was working. But I can tell you other cities in China, like I was in Nanjing, for example, and Nanchang. Especially in Nanchang, people are so warm. They'll say hello to you, they want to take pictures with you.
That makes sense. In big city, people.
Different.
I think the mood is different because they are always around other people too. Also because they have to work hard maybe. Because when you're in a big city, you have to work very hard.
And
You don't have time.
every day.
Exactly, so tired. So they don't have time for anybody. Smaller cities, they have time for people. Maybe they haven't seen anybody like you, so they are more open.
Curious.
They're curious, yeah. They're curious, more open. Yeah.
Compared to Finland. So how are you feeling about Malaysia?
I like the people a lot here. Finland is more introverted. They're not that social, and here they are very open. It's very multicultural. In Finland, it's not that multicultural.
How
Nah guys ya, sudah jelas ya kita
China.
posisinya, sudah jelas apa yang dikatakan oleh bule asing ini ya. Begitu dikompar dari negara Finlandia, Malaysia itu lebih open ya, orang-orangnya itu lebih terbuka, lebih ramah, lebih sosialisasi ya guys ya daripada negara Finlandia. Dan juga Malaysia diakuinya ya, ini Mat Saleh ya, pengakuan dia langsung bahwa negara Malaysia adalah multikultural, keberagaman ya guys ya, dan di Finlandia tidak seperti itu. Nah, itu adalah kelebihan negara Malaysia yang jujur ia katakan ke depan publik. Kita akan saksikan lagi apa saja kata-kata mereka ini guys ya. Oke, kita lanjut. Play.
The most different thing is the vibe there. You know, it's very chill and laid back, and you can see people all have their smiles on their face.
Iya
Just
kan?
give you the sense of feeling very comfortable. Not like in China,
Oh.
especially the big cities. It's
Oh, tak
very
seperti
hustle
Cina
and
ya.
bustle and busy, and you can see people all have their poker face on their face. Yeah, it's like they don't have souls, you know? Really, it's true, especially in Beijing, because I've worked there for a long time.
How about Yunnan?
Compared to Yunnan, there's so many differences, I think. Now, I feel like Malaysians are more enjoying their lives. I think some Yunnan people also like other Chinese people. They work very hard, even in the village. The barbecue shop, they work until 2 a.m. Right? They're so hardworking. Their life is not like Malaysian, you know, very relaxed.
In Malaysia, also the Indian restaurant.
Yeah, but it's not their major culture.
Chinese,
Right.
England,
Right.
and Malaysian Muslim. So what are they in common and
Right.
different?
I think it's culture because, with Islam is a religion, a way of life. It's not a culture, right? So every culture is different. Like maybe you would like one culture more than the other. Maybe you would like the Muslim Malaysian culture. Or maybe you would like the Muslim Chinese culture. England, I don't know about specific because England is a little bit quite different. It's hard to say. The only Muslims I really know from China is you guys. So maybe I'll give it to you guys then, yeah? I think
so-
Chinese Muslims are very warm. He's forcing me to say that.
So what is the same? Me and you
Yeah.
and the Malaysian Muslim.
I think we have similar values, like helping people, being kind, open, do what you want for yourself. As you know, if you want something for yourself, want for other people too, and very generous, very welcoming. But that's because that's what Islam tells us, right? Like even though we are different cultures, but we have similar value, right? So that makes us easily connected. Like if I go to Muslim Chinese or Malaysian Muslim, it's same value. Maybe a few things are different. Maybe how you eat the food, your food is different, but overall value is the same. So that's very
How is it different?
Yes.
Like Middle East countries, this is much more like multicultural than many Middle East countries. It has like also a lot of different religions. Buddha, like there are a lot of here, and Nepalese, Indian, a lot of Christians. Maybe more also tourism here than many Middle East countries.
Finland Muslim, Afghanistan Muslim,
Yeah.
and Malaysian Muslim. What's the common and the different?
I think it's, for example, in Finland and Malaysia, like their history and cultural, and also like architecture, like the Finnish, the Tatars that we mentioned. Yeah, the first Muslims.
Tatar.
Yeah.
Yes, I used to study in Kazan, and that's also called Tatarstan.
Yeah, yeah. So those like Western cultures, they're still Muslims. That's the common. We know how to pray. We pray together. Very same. Like the religion, we understand what's forbidden and what's halal. Don't need to explain to each other. Sorry, I cannot do that. I cannot eat.
Well, I think the most difference is something I've told you before. It's not really about the Muslim problem. You know, the difference is between Malaysian and Chinese. Like I said before, Chinese is more hardworking. They don't really enjoy their life much, especially the leisure time. But for Malaysia, I still remembered when they pray, they gathered in the masjid to chat with each other or just to stay there, you know, doing nothing to relax themselves. So I think that's the most different things.
So which life do you like?
还用说吗？
But if you don't work hard, you can get better life.
But I don't think they are not living a better life. I think for me, the most important thing is to live it at present. You know, not think about the past or the future. Just enjoying now, enjoying the present. I think that's the most important thing.
Okay. That's your point.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah, that's not my point.
Okay.
我正好相反。
You're living in the future, right?
Yeah, I'm living in the future.
You know, I think the one thing everybody hates is traffic. If you go by taxi, I think, or driving, KL, I can't say Malaysia because it's big. I think that it's quite big. So because we're in Kuala Lumpur, I think traffic is terrible.
So this is a bad thing.
I don't think I have that many bad things to say, but I think you get good food option, especially in the malls. The malls are easier to eat. I like the malls more than the restaurants outside. Maybe this is another negative. I think they should improve the hygiene quality of restaurants on the outside area, like on the roads, because many times I look at the food, I'm thinking, oh, that looks great, but the food is just open in the air, you know. They need to cover the food with something. Maybe they can improve on the hygiene. So if anybody was watching, I am very picky about it. That's why
Yeah, I know.
you know me, yes. It depends the restaurant. If it's got good rating, good hygiene, or it's inside, it's clean. Yes, sure. And I say the people, generally speaking, the local here are very nice. Are very nice, and it's you can book hotels easily.
This is a good thing.
Yeah, and you can order food easily as well. They have different apps that you can use. You can order through the apps, similar like Meituan. Although I think the Chinese apps are a lot better.
Okay, so this is one of 5 good things.
I think I said less, but those are the ones I can think about now. So
Bad
those
thing
are the-
3. Bad thing 3.
I don't say bad things or negative things. As I said, I mean, yeah, I love the masjids. They have beautiful masjids here. Beautiful masjids. I guess that's another positive.
Yeah, totally.
And the adhan, I guess, is you hear the adhan as well. It's positive.
Yeah, the whole city.
Whole city as well.
Azan.
Although sometimes I don't know why they do it before the adhan. They just in some places, not all of them, because I stay near. I hear the adhan. Before the adhan, they play the music, and then maybe after half an hour, they go pray. And I say, why so early you pray? You play the music, and I think give people time to sleep, and you know, maybe 20 minutes it should be enough. But it's okay, I guess. You know, that can't be a negative. That's just an opinion.
The
Half negative.
yeah,
Yeah.
good thing. So now,
Some nice malls. I mean, malls are interesting. Some good malls as well. The price is not too high, I guess. Especially if you eat local food, is very cheap. Unfortunately, I don't eat local food.
the fruits is so, yeah.
Dan itu tadi baru saja kita reaksi guys ya. Melihat video ini saya kehabisan kata-kata untuk apa saja yang akan saya katakan. Saya seperti kehabisan kata-kata guys. Namun ada satu hal yang akan saya tegaskan kepada Anda semua ya. Di sini sesuatu hal yang saya tegaskan yaitu adalah ya, salah satu mengapa di Malaysia itu lebih banyak turis asing yang masuk ke negara Malaysia. Salah satu strategi yang paling jitu yaitu adalah ini guys, paling efektif, yaitu terbongkar bahwa promosi dari teman ke teman, dari saudara dan juga ke sanak saudara lainnya. Nah ini guys, ini yang paling terpenting ya dalam mempromosikan satu negara. Bahkan ini pun mungkin secara tidak sengaja ya, namun itu mengundang daya tarik dari banyak turis asing dari berbagai mancanegara yang secara luas itu masuk negara Malaysia. Itu karena ini strategi inilah yang paling jitu dalam ya mengundang mereka semua untuk masuk negara Malaysia guys. Nah ini juga dalam video ini ya terbukti bahwa salah satunya dia masuk ke Malaysia ini first time, pertama kalinya, dari Finlandia dan juga Inggris. Ya salah satunya adalah omongan dari teman ke teman ya, bahwa Malaysia itu adalah negara yang sangat menyenangkan, yang sangat bersih, aman, damai, sejahtera, dan juga gedung-gedung pencakar langit yang begitu megah. Nah ini guys, ketika kata-kata ini sudah masuk ke pikiran dan mengganggu pikiran banyak turis asing ya, yang mungkin awalnya mereka berniat ke negara lain, setelah mendengarkan kata-kata seperti itu mungkin dari teman, dari keluarga, dari famili lainnya ya guys ya. Justru ini membuat mereka berpaling arah pergi ke Malaysia karena strategi inilah ya. Dan ini sangat bisa dibenarkan guys ya, karena memang itulah kenyataan yang ada di negara Malaysia. Mereka mengatakan hal yang sejujurnya. Dan setiap kali turis masuk ke negara Malaysia, ketika mereka balik lagi, entah mungkin pergi ke negara yang lain, mereka itu selalu teringat dengan Malaysia. Bahkan tak kurang dari mereka itu akan balik lagi ke negara Malaysia untuk mengunjungi tempat-tempat yang belum pernah mereka eksplor sebelumnya. Seperti itu ya guys ya. Oke lah, demikian tadi video ini guys ya. Semoga teman-teman semua terhibur dan semoga video ini menambah wawasan kita semua. Saya mohon maaf jika ada kesalahan kata, kesalahan sikap kepada Anda semua, dan saya akhiri. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.